we're starting in the kitchen today because I got to get something in the freezer. It's another hot week. It's another dessert thing. I know. I know I do the whole thing about not liking sweets and stuff. This I kind of dig. So Lynn doesn't know what they are. I didn't want to tell him. But here's our starting point.
Oh.
Do you know what we're doing?
Whoa.
You're going to do chocolate dipped bananas.
That's it, baby. We're doing chocolate dipped bananas. So these guys have been in the freezer, I guess, about...
yeah, how long does it take?
Well, they've only been in about an hour, but then they're going to go back in again. I mean, you could look at you throw them in a freezer for 2 days or 4 hours, and they're going to be like this, and you're never going to be able to eat them. I like them when they're a little bit softer still. That's what she didn't say. But so here's what we have to do, and then we're going to top them with things. So this semi-sweet chocolate chips, we're going to melt down, and I'm going to try something. See if I can make this simple. And then we're going to put them in a couple things. So,
did you choose semi-sweet because you're not too into the sweets?
I chose semi-sweet, no, because milk chocolate I hate. I think it's a waste of chocolate.
I hate it too.
And I like a little bit more bitter. And rather than using just a straight, dark, not unsweetened chocolate, you need something in there. So the semi-sweet's like a nice little middle-of-the-road kind of thing. But so here's the deal. The deal is that the way to do this, the way to melt chocolate, is in something called a double boiler. And Master Chef in there will know that this is generally not the way to do it.
You know, you just got to be careful with the heat. That's the thing.
Well, that's just it. So a double boiler is really, if I took a pot, if I filled this with water and got the water boiling and steaming, and put another pot inside of this, not so that it touched the water, but so that it sat above it, the steam from the bottom water would hit the bottom pot, it would heat it up, and then it would melt these chocolates in a nice kind of way without burning or scorching or anything. But it's a hassle. I'm going to try not to do it. I'm going to try just to do it this way, just by taking it on and off the heat. Okay?
Okay.
So you can see already, look, it's only been in there a little bit. We're already starting, okay?
Wow.
So it doesn't take very much. So here's what we're going to do. We're gonna do one with these pecans.
What do you got there?
I got pecan chips.
And heath?
And heath bars.
Yeah.
And so the pecans we're going to dip in here. You could use peanuts. You could use cashews. You could use chopped up macadamia nuts. I like pecans. And so we're getting here. And somebody gave me a little tip about this. They said if you put a little oil in this, almost any kind, it will help it from being so clumpy, and it will go on the bananas better, and you won't have a big chunk of chocolate on one side and not much on the other. So we're going to try that.
There was one trick I wanted to try with coconut oil.
Oh, yes.
And I had heard that if you do coconut oil, because coconut oil hardens at room temperature.
Yes, that's what I was going to use. They told me coconut oil.
Nice.
Okay, so look, Heath bars. I was thinking about peanut brittle, thinking peanut brittle would be good. But then I thought, well, I don't have to make peanut brittle. I can just buy a Heath bar, which is pretty close. Oh. Except it's turning it into dust, which is not what I want. This chocolate's melting, so now here's what I have to do.
Look at you multitasking.
Okay, that's good. Here's what I have to do. Now I have to get a bag because I want this. I'm glad I bought two. See, now here's the rushing thing. Now why do I feel the need that I got to rush?
If any step doesn't go perfectly smoothly, then you feel like you need to rush.
I know. That's exactly right.
Yeah.
You're right. That's a good observation. I don't know why. See how thick this is? It's getting there. Let's get a bottle of wee olive blood orange balsamic vinegar.
Oh. That sounds good, but you're not using it for...
Uh-oh. Wow. Why do you think you have to? You know, I should have put these in the freezer.
Oh, yeah, it might be good.
Okay, I think I'm good there. I don't know, what is it about the coconut oil, Lynn?
Coconut oil hardens at room temperature, so when you augment like whatever oil's in the chocolate with the coconut oil,
Yeah.
you essentially like when it cools down, like on a frozen banana, for instance,
Yeah.
it just hardens right away.
That's right.
And becomes like kind of that magic shell type thing that
You're
we all
saying
love.
with the coconut oil.
That's what I've heard or read on the internet. you know the internet, man.
Man, I feel like I need a little bit more chocolate. Okay, this is almost there. Let me just, Maxie, I'm going to go over here and get the coconut oil.
Okay. Try
Excuse
lucky.
me?
Because you know, like when you're a kid and they do the ice cream, they dip that ice cream in the chocolate and it hardens right away.
Right.
Yeah, it's like
Yes,
the best
yes,
thing.
magic shell.
Yeah.
So the coconut oil is going to help this? Is that what you're saying?
We'll see, man.
Okay. Right, so I'm going to take, look at it. It's like wax.
Oh, yeah. I'm glad you're experimenting on this now.
I bought, I came back from Fiji with coconut oil, and it was liquid. The whole time down there till I got back here. I don't think it's that much hotter. Look, you can see it's melting in here really quickly. Come look, Maxie. Oh, you can't.
Okay.
Look, you see?
Wow.
Oh, wow. That went fast.
Yeah, you know what this is doing? This is it's exactly what, the way it was explained to me.
Making it more creamy.
Yeah.
It's going to be shiny, too.
Shiny and looser, because once you dip, the cold of the banana really is going to start, you know.
It's going to solidify, like, right there.
Right, but here's what we've proven already. You don't need that stupid double boiler. You can do this all by itself.
Right, you just got to be careful.
You just got to be careful. So we get a spoon. Take this off.
I like this already, man.
I do too. And then we're just going to give it a little bit of time in here. Okay. So we've got pecans. We can try. This stupid thing didn't work at all. It's good for spices and junk. Okay, we've got our bananas. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to go like this. Let's try one right now. Ready?
Ready. Oh. Look at this.
Yeah, you can see that it's already starting to clump. Wow. But I don't want too much. I don't know if I'm happy with this.
Maybe you need like a
Like a-
brush to paint it on.
Like a vase to dip it in.
Right.
What are you gonna dip it in?
I'm going to go to right here to the pecans. Ready?
Yeah.
Oh, I like that. Look at that.
Nice.
I don't know if it's nice.
Looks nice to me.
It does? It's a mess, man. This is a terrible mess.
This is like the thing you do with your kids.
This is the thing that you do with your kids. And I wish I had some little kids here. And I don't have any towels. Here's a towel. So I think I need a little bit more of this coconut oil.
Is it hardened yet? Can you tell?
This?
Yeah. No, on the banana.
I know, it's going to in the freezer though. But I feel like I need a little bit more because I don't want it to be nearly as gloppy as it is, you know? All right. Just mix this in, and then I'm going to do it right here. Right here. See, this is better. I don't think painting it would work. Do you think it would? What do we
Well, I
think?
think that just helps you control the amount of chocolate you put on it.
Your guess is as good as mine, man.
Let's
I've never
try
done
one,
it
shall we?
before.
I think it's more about the application of the chocolate than it is about the clumpiness. There you go.
I like this. We're like figuring it out as we go along.
Yes, it's actually working.
You say that with such surprise.
Yeah, because it's
Well,
not
'cause
supposed to have
I
like a
did.
chocolate bar surrounding it.
No, it's not supposed to have a chocolate bar surrounding it. That's exactly right. That's what I did not want. And now I can do this. Okay, now we got it. Thank you, Max.
No problem.
I think the paintbrush was really a good way to go.
Good job, Max.
Okay, so we got this. This is a mess. This guy's here. I'm going to redo this guy. Check this one out.
Nice.
So
That's
I'm going to
good.
make a nice version of these. Okay, this is happening. Now
Yeah,
we're
the
there.
brush is perfect.
The brush is perfect. It's just like the right amount, you know? But you got to get that top part. Okay? And now now with this. Now some of these nuts.
The Sam Livecast, the only place where you paint bananas.
God, really, right? I can see that as a meme.
Sam painting his bananas. I mean, you know, like, this is just kind of the thing you want to do when you don't want to cook and it's so hot.
Right. Hey, I got an idea. Check this out. Hold on, Maxie.
Where are you going?
I'm going right here. Coconut.
Oh.
Okay. Let me just do one more of these guys.
Look at your station, dude.
They look great.
My station's a mess.
Yeah. There's a lot of
It's a
stuff
little
going on
messy.
for just dipping bananas in.
Okay, we'll see if I thunk this through. I imagine that this is just going to be easy to do, and a lot of the times, if it's not obvious, I try them right here. I don't do it in advance.
No, and I think some people really like that about this show. And if you do, you should let us know on our Facebook, because that's where we live and breathe.
That's where we live and breathe. Ah, look how pretty this one looks. Okay, there you go. How's that?
Beautiful.
I dig.
Shit, one more.
I dig. I dig.
Just so I can eat one, and then you can have 3 pictures of prettiness then. Okay, then I'm going to get ready to sit down.
You had to just do the one more.
I had to do the one more. And we'll just do a little coconut and a little pecan.
You're doing more.
Just this last one. Coconut and pecan. How's that?
You might just throw the heath bar in there too, right?
God, right. Okay. Okay, here they go, in the freezer. All right. It's a mess in there. You notice what Lynn said?
What?
Lynn didn't say the kitchen was dirty. Lynn didn't say the counter was dirty. Lynn
What?
said your station is dirty.
Yes.
And why did Lynn say that?
Because it's never dirty?
No, because he's a professional and we're not. I would never call it my station. Only somebody who's been on MasterChef would call it his station.
It's your station, man. That's your home.
Dude,
That's
are
where
you
you
excited?
Yeah.
Next Wednesday, if you don't know, and you should know because we've talked about it enough, MasterChef comes to Fox as their summer replacement competition show.
See
And
this
there
date?
you are.
You see this date?
There it is, May 22nd.
Soon.
So let's see. I know. Go back. Gordon Ramsay in the middle, Joe Bastianich on the right, and the dude with the weird glasses on the left. What's his name?
Graham Elliott.
Who's the biggest ass wipe of those 3? I just mean
What?
straight
No.
up, who was the dickiest there?
No,
Whether it was a front or not. You
I-
can say that.
No, I'm not.
You're off dude, the show's over. They're not shooting anymore. Everything's in the can.
Well, first of all,
You're not giving away any secrets.
I'm not giving away anything, period. But I do want to say this. I want to say that when you watch the show,
Kiss ass.
Joe does something really ridiculous. Actually, it's on the trailer. He
Yeah.
does something pretty ridiculous. So he kind of gives off. Joe exudes that attitude.
That's all I wanted to hear.
But you know what? Joe, that guy has. I mean, he knows his stuff. So it's
Hey, he's a very successful restaurateur. And wait, what's the other dude's name with the white glasses?
Graham Elliott. He's
And what
the
is-
youngest guy ever to receive a Michelin star in the United States, I think.
And what's his restaurant?
It's called. I think it's called Graham Elliott in Chicago.
Never heard of it.
And
You ever heard of it before him? Before that show?
I actually heard of his other restaurant, Graham-Wich.
Yeah. Oh,
It's like a little bistro that does sandwiches.
cute
It's a
name.
cool name, yeah.
that's Graham. Well, how'd they find him?
I don't know, actually. That's a good question. I didn't really ask him that.
I guess you need some. Look, you've got a huge personality in Gordon Ramsay.
Mm-hmm.
You've got a pretty big personality in Joe Bastianich, but the kind of personality that I feel like that's not him in real life. I feel like the producer said to him, okay, people are going to tune in and they're going to expect Gordon to be the a-hole. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to make you that guy. I want you to be the guy who spits out his food more often than anybody else. I want more tisking out of you. I want more head shaking. Am I right on any of this?
I mean, look, from the past season, Joe gives off like one of those, you'd be shaking in your knees if he ate one of your dishes because he might not even swallow it. He just would probably spit it out.
Right.
And he always does that thing, in past seasons where he walks up,
Yeah.
doesn't say anything, just walks right back.
Wow.
And that's like a
You mean
persona.
at your station or you mean when you bring food up to taste? Because he's got a taste, right?
Yeah, I mean, from the other shows, like everybody eats.
Did they ever, was there ever a moment where somebody brought their food up and the chefs, those three guys came up to talk and to taste and didn't like the look of it so much they chose not to even taste it?
You'll have to tune in and find out.
Oh my God, that's a yes.
He
I
knows how
suppose
to
that's
tease.
a yes.
This guy knows how to tease his stuff.
So are you going to actually be in that first episode? How does that work?
You know, I don't know. I was there, so I competed, and
Yeah.
you just don't know what they'll show.
You don't know how they're going to cut it.
But here's the thing: it was a long session just for the opening sessions, and you know, I don't know if I'm allowed to disclose like what went on, but let's just put it this way: it wasn't every time the show goes on.
Yeah.
Season 1, 2, and 3.
Yeah.
It makes it look like it's like a day. It's not a day.
Oh, it's not. You're saying it's multiple days.
Of shooting. Yeah.
Okay, so if you don't know, they start with 100 people, 100 contestants, and they cut down to 40 right away, right?
Yes.
Like in a blink, which to me says it's easy to do. I'm sure it's easy to do. It's like American Idol. You interview 100 people, and maybe 5 are going to be good. But they've already auditioned all you guys. They've tasted your food. They know who's good. They know who they're getting rid of that first day, I bet, anyways.
I mean, you would think so. Like, I last season when I watched, I thought that there are some people clearly on there that were just to be on there. You know,
Yeah,
just
I'm
to be
sure.
on TV.
Hey, I'm sure it is. But wait, enough about MasterChef. That would be. We'll got enough of time to talk about that. You have a new job.
Oh yeah, I do.
Do you like it?
I do. And for those who don't know, I actually left my last job to go on MasterChef.
Right.
So when I came back, I was frantically searching for, you know, my 9 to 5 gig.
And you found it.
I did, and it's, you know, it's very similar to what I used to do. It's a
Yeah.
lot of tech stuff, but
Yeah.
I do a little bit of website development and a little back end development. So
Right.
it's, you know, it's like I'm a nerd at heart. That's
Yeah,
kind of why
yeah,
I was
you
brought
are.
on
Yeah,
the
you
show,
are.
anyways, right? And you know, that's me.
I hear you. Well, that's good. I'm glad you're there. I'm glad you got it. Are the people nice to you there?
Yeah, they're really nice.
Any hot chicks?
Well, they're all women actually. I'm the
The whole
only-
place?
I'm the
Wow.
me and my superior are the only guys.
Wow.
Any cute girls?
You know, they all have families. I'm not allowed to comment on that.
I'm not sure that that's actually true. I think
Why are you
a
putting me on the
girl
spot, dude?
starting a new job, I think one of her girlfriends would say, "Any cute guys there?" I'm just saying, is there anybody cute there? You don't have to tell me their names. Anybody cute there?
Everybody's really nice there, Sam.
Okay, moving on to something food related.
Yes.
I wanted to get to this question from Richard Peel. He says, food styling question. Where
Yes.
did you get the plates and bowls you use? They're great plate. They are a great, I'm guessing that's
Palette?
Palette for your food?
Yes.
Okay. Go for it.
Well, so here's the deal. All of my stuff, this stuff that you see behind me,
Mm-hmm.
the bowls here, the plates there. Oh my God, why'd you do that? I was just plates here, those bowls there. Anything that white, my stuff has all come from the same place. A place here in San Diego called Chef City. And Chef City is not just for chefs. Anybody can walk in and buy. You could literally start a whole restaurant out of what you would purchase there. Not food-wise, but chairs, tables, pots, pans, strainers, you know, the little thing that you write the receipt, the person's order on, that kind. They've got everything. It's not a coincidence that most restaurants use white plates. That was Richard, right, Max?
Yes. Richard Peel.
It's no coincidence restaurants use white plates. And the point is simple. Almost everything looks good on white. Will you back me up on that, Lynn?
Yeah, I would say so. White is the canvas.
White is the canvas.
Yeah.
There's certain things that are very light in color that don't do super well on white, and then you got to find something else to put there. But you won't find too many restaurants that deviate from that.
Mm-hmm.
Mexican restaurants like to have the colored plates because it sort of fits their whole thing.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't want blue. We used to have a blue-brown plate thing here back in the day. We've had different versions. And one day I said to Kelly, everything is going to be white. I'm going to get it, and then we'll never have to worry. You can't put that salad on a plate that already looks like it has salad on it. It's not a concern. And the beautiful part about Chef City, and they're not paying me to say this, is their commercial quality plates, which means when you bang them against the corner of the limestone counters like I have, they don't chip. I have to drop it hard for it to chip, Richard. Great place. Chef City at Claremont Mesa Boulevard.
They're there waiting for you. They got all kinds of stuff. All kinds of stuff.
I'm kind of curious. Is Richard a food photographer, or is he just enjoys
He might just be curious.
the food on plates?
Yeah,
maybe
but let us know,
maybe he's liked our work here and your photography, and he's thinking, how can I make my food look like that? And he made the observation.
Hey, all you got to do is go to thesamlivecast.com and check
at
out
that.
all the
Remember
amazing
that?
work. Yeah, oh, yeah. The
That potato salad with the
Love
multiple
the potato
tricolored
salad.
potatoes.
Mm-hmm.
What a simple change to a recipe that was, and look how delicious.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
I say it. I've said it before. My first T-shirt that I ever made, is Sam the Cooking Guy, on the back said, "Whoever said you eat with your eyes is an idiot. I eat with my mouth." I was just trying to be funny. But the reality is you see the plate first with your eyes.
Mm-hmm.
You don't eat with your eyes, but you definitely see it. And if it looks like hell, it's not going to help the tasting part. You gotta get there and you gotta see it. Make it look nice. It kills me when people make my recipes and send me pictures of something that they've executed brilliantly at their station, Lynn, and it's on like a plastic purple Barney plate. Don't do that.
The funny thing about plates is like they're not that expensive too. So whoever got that idea, like if I just buy a bunch of plastic plates, that I'm saving a bunch of money. I don't know if that's true. Like Chef said, he's probably not very expensive.
It's not their commercial.
Right.
I mean, the plates are commercial. They're not expensive bone china plates.
Yeah.
Right, and you can go.
They're heavy, by the way.
Oh yeah, they are.
They're heavy plates, but that's okay.
Yeah.
That is okay.
All right, another thing that I promised I would get to
Yes.
is an amazing BuzzFeed article about this commotion the other night with two contestants that were on Kitchen Nightmares. Right here we got owners Sammy and Amy Buzaglo, who were on Kitchen Nightmares with Chef Ramsay.
Yeah.
Their place is called Amy's Baking Company Bakery Boutique and Bistro.
Well, she should be shot for having a stupid name already.
And you can just see the fake tan and the fake blonde and all the
wow.
craziness. But what happened is their show premiered on Kitchen Nightmares, and apparently they were just the type of people that everybody on the internet was like, I got to go find these people online and just tear them a new one. Because apparently they got shown stealing tips from one of their waiters. So a huge uproar on the internet.
I'm sorry I missed it.
Huge uproar on the internet leads to people going to their Facebook and just going just saying
Bitching them
things,
out?
bitching them out. They proceeded to then go and go on a completely insane tirade.
They fought back?
They fought back. They went.
That's their first mistake.
These tip cheaters fought back?
It's the worst mistake, and because that just fuels the fire.
And Facebook
We do not. Look at that.
completely
We do
spun out
not
of
need
control.
this, you stupid people.
Yes,
America is
exactly.
about wrestling?
Reselling. They were also accused of
That
reselling.
doesn't say reselling.
Well, they spelled it wrong.
No, they were of reselling stuff. But listen to this.
Like reselling what?
So then it went live on Reddit, which is a site that is all about media and online media. To all the Yelpers and Reddits, bring it on. You are just pussies. Come to Arizona. You are weaker than my wife and weaker than me.
Oh, please. Are you kidding me?
This is it'd
Come
be
to my
one thing
business.
if they were like throwing
Go
out
back,
like
go back, wait, go back to
clever
that.
and interesting stuff.
Go back to that. I just caught a line there at the end. My wife is a jewel in the desert. You are just trash. Reddits and Yelpers just working together to bring us down. Pathetic.
And then they proceeded to start threatening people with legal action.
He did not. They did not.
At
No,
which
yeah.
point, people were writing, "Here's my name. Make sure I'm part of the proceedings. I need to be there for this." And then they even tried to Photoshop a fake conversation online with,
stop it.
with police warning people. It was
Wow.
all fake.
Oh.
You just got to go online and check this out. And if you go to their Facebook,
Which is?
Amy's Baking Company, Bakery, Boutique, and Bistro.
Oh, my God.
Oh, and you know what? Right there it says 2,800 people like this. I
Yes.
think right now it's at like 18,000. So people are just going on there and going absolutely nuts on that.
Wow.
That's getting liked for the wrong reason.
That's getting
Exactly.
liked for the wrong reason. Okay, boys.
Yes.
I got to go. Sorry to say
Oh,
that.
man,
I got to go judge a
Wait,
competition.
do we need to go grab the things real quick?
Oh, just do it right here?
Yeah, just go do them right there.
Okay, cool.
Lynn can go hop on camera 3 and then get a tight shot of him. So yeah, just bring it down to the table. All right, so we got some frozen bananas. One with
So this is with pecans.
mm-hmm.
This is with pecans and
Heath bar and coconut.
no, just pecans and
Oh,
coconut,
okay.
I think. And this is just heath bar, but this one's sticking a bit. There we go. Okay, so
Nice.
the chocolate is now hardened. They were in the fridge about an hour before I put the chocolate on them, and then now they've been in another, I don't know, 10, 15 minutes or something like that.
Nice.
And now I need one bite.
Do it. Is it as amazing as it looks?
They're just freaking outstanding. It's absolutely outstanding.
The perfect summer food.
The bananas need to be colder. They probably need now another good hour after this because I want the banana a little bit icier. But holy crap. Right amount of sweet. Use semi-sweet chocolate. Don't do anything else. Semi-sweet chocolate. The coconut, which I'm not too huge a fan of, with the pecans on this is absolutely stellar. It's just stellar. And the Heath bar thing, how good is that thing going to be?
And something that Lynn said
Yeah.
while you were making them is that this would be the perfect thing to have like a little frozen banana bar for your kids.
Right.
All the toppings, they can come and make their own, throw them in the freezer. What a fun thing for a party or something.
They'll just make a huge mess. Who wants that?
Hey, you made your own mess.
I did
so-
make it. Look back there.
Yeah.
That's terrible.
Uh-huh.
Okay, all right. Thank you for being with us today. We love hanging out with you. We love that you're here. We love that you tell people about us. Next week, we'll bring new things. I think Greg Rempe from Barbecue Central Radio Show is going to be here with us next week, getting us geared up for the grilling season, which is upon us, ladies and gentlemen. By the way, I smoked some salmon last week. Oh, my God, was it good.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my God, was it good. And I've never smoked salmon before. All right. Thanks for hanging out with us. We really appreciate it. Eat something good this weekend. No bad food. See you Monday.